Alright, got another early start to the morning. It's just about 7 right now, which is good for me. I mean, if I'm hiking by 7, dang, I'm doing a good job. But yeah, it's just because I got to camp last night and was asleep by 9, so I just, naturally got up at like 6:30. But I climbed up a little bit first thing. It's like 50 degrees out, it's perfect. But now I'm about to head down this little, I don't even know, it's like a little hill, but everybody calls it Jacob's Ladder. It's kind of funny how all these like tiny little mini hills and stuff at the beginning of the trail when you're going Noble all have names to them. It's everybody's just starting out, and so like every hill feels like it's Everest, and so there's like all these like infamous spots on trail, like holy shit, it's Jacob's Ladder. I mean, Jacob's Ladder takes you like 5 minutes to go up, but it's got its own name. It's just funny. I just remember all these things from my first time going through. It's just like, holy shit, dude, we're about to hit Jacob's Ladder, or like, climbing up Blood Mountain. There's just all these like different little sections that you hear about and you like think are just going to be so crazy, treacherous, and hard. Someone might be on trail smoking weed. Maybe I'm disturbing them by taking a video. You can always you can always smell these potheads before you see them. But anyway, yeah, dude, now that I'm in my reflective period of trail this last week, it was just funny to like think about back when I started trail, just like what your perception of it is, and how like dude, I really suck at words, man. I need to take nootropics or something to pull these things out. How the gossip got it. How the gossip on trail like works up these little parts on it. Everybody's watch out for Jacob's Ladder, dude. It's cool getting to do these sections now at the end of the trail after having all that behind you, and then getting to do these like last 200 miles in really good shape and kind of watch them from the perspective of a guy who's hiked a lot versus I've had the perspective of a guy who's hiked very little. I love this freaking trail, man. I really need to start getting up earlier. This freaking like morning crisp air, getting to like wake up with the birds and the sun rising, it's just like a natural hit of caffeine, man. If only I was more of a morning person. I can definitely like make myself one, but left to my own devices with no alarm set. Granted, I got up today with no alarm. I haven't set an alarm. Who knows last time I set an alarm, I just don't do it, but dude, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I apologize. I'm just in a good mood cruising right now, so look how beautiful this is. Look how beautiful this is, guys. Take it in. God, even the way the early sunlight freaking dances off of the leaves and the foliage. Beautiful, man. I'm gonna try to keep myself from getting all emotional, but it's just what happens when you start reflecting on life and trail. You become a little emotional guy. Alright, we are now officially heading down Jacob's Ladder. It is pretty steep, but it's super short. wonder if I could just film the whole thing, speed run it, downhill FKT the Jacob's Ladder. It's definitely going to take me less than a couple minutes, so. Alright, I won't bore you with just staring at my feet for a minute. Instead, you can stare at my face. Get off my camera, dude. Ta-da. Now we're on flat again. We're done. Yeah, that definitely took me, 2 minutes to do. Not long. It's quick. And the other caveat, too, is by this point in trail, I would say at least half of the hikers, if not like 3/4, 7/8 of the hikers, have knee braces on. Me included. When I started, it took me 400 miles to have to like stop taping my knees in KT tape and then finally feel like I had like trail legs. But the trail beats you up at the start, and so nobody's knees work. Freaking uphills hurt, downhills hurt even more. And so that's why each one of these like little steep up and downs is so treacherous. It's just because your freaking knees hurt so bad. Just like bending them is horrible. So that's another caveat to all this. Oh, I'm going down a little bit now. Maybe I freaking got ahead of myself and the ladder keeps going. Who knows? Again, I'm just reflecting on trail right now. Reflecting on how bad my knees hurt. I'm heading down to the Knock today. It's just like 15 or 16 miles into the day. I remember first year going into the Knock, I woke up at a shelter around a bunch of guys. This one guy saw me getting up, and in the morning I could barely like stand up. My knees were just so tight and rickety that just like I would hobble out of the shelter in the morning. And then as we hiked into the Knock, I guess this guy pulled off at one of the shelters to go use the privy, and I passed him. And I was sitting outside there's a restaurant there drinking a Coke I got out of one of the vending machines, and this guy walks up to me and he goes, "Oh dude, you look exactly like this guy named Scooby. He's not gonna make it." And I was like, I knew this guy. I was like, "Dude, I am Scooby, you dick." And he's like, "Oh shit." I looked so bad that there was no way in his mind. Well, I looked so bad in the morning before I got moving. Once I got moving, I was able to like limber up and move better. But my knees were so bad first thing in the morning and so stiff that this guy there was no room in his imagination for him to think that I could have possibly passed him on trail and made it down to the Knock before he did. So that's how rough I looked at the start of the trail in 2017. But you just take it easy. You take it day by day. You freaking tape your knees with KT tape or throw braces on, or just like try different stupid stretches that you hear from other hikers. You rub out your legs with your trekking poles, and eventually, your body just understands that, hey, this is what we're doing. Better heal up. And then, yeah, it was about 400 miles in, definitely by Damascus. My legs came together and I was cruising. Look what this is. Behind me, clear. In front of me, a little cloud's blowing right through this gap. Isn't that cool? There's a reroute on trail around here I was coming down from the hill, and then there's a big sign that blocks off the trail, sends us down into all this road construction. Just following the path, not really sure where I connect back up with the trail. Oh, there we go. There's the trail. There's just a sign on this hiker shuttle. There we go, back on trail. I always check those signs at the trailheads just to see if there's anything interesting on them, but pretty much it's just dudes posting their numbers for shuttles. Well, apparently I'm at Mount Possible. Huh. I didn't even know this was a mountain. This was a tiny hill on the way to a bigger mountain, which I don't know the name of, but I will say the name of it when I get to it. Is it Chihuahua? Is it Sassafras? Oh, fuck. Whatever. I'm on the way to a mountain. I climb up that and then I descend all the way down to the knock. So, yeah. But Mount Possible, dude. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Yeah, buddy. This is Chihuahua Bald. Chihuahua Bald. Dang, dude. If I remember right, this is right where I gave a guy the trail name Slumberland, because he was like he would lay out his mat and like test out different positions before he set up his tent. And Slumberland is the name of a bed store from where I live. So I was like, dude, it's like you're at Slumberland. And then I gave him the name Slumberland. Cool. Cool rock unit. What the heck? Why is there a platform built next to the cool rock unit? That's interesting. Huh. Just like less than a half mile from the NOC. Holy crap, there's a lot of people out here. The train just got in when I got out, and it's just packed. Luckily, the dudes at the store told me I could come down here below the outfitter and there wouldn't be many people. But I am overwhelmed with people. I'm going to eat ice cream. I don't think I'm going to go to a restaurant because I'm too fucking freaked out by the people, and then I will get back on trail. Oh, sorry about that burp. I just chugged pop, but that's the knock. Came and went. Each time I've been through the knock, it's been like freaking March, or February or March. Yeah, there's nobody there. Of course, it's like a rafting area, super early in the season. So in my mind, that's what the knock was. But of course, it's not. In the summer, it's filled with people. But my expectation for it just being like this chill place where you can chill out, go to a restaurant, not a lot of people. It was a stupid idea. I was rudely awakened the moment I walk down into the parking lot. I come parking lot side first. I don't know if there's like a freaking train that drops people off or a bus, a freaking wave just descended upon me of people. And dude, when you're fucking dressed like this and have a backpack on, when you're in like groups of people, you don't blend in. You're like everybody stares at you. It's just I fucking just freak out, man. Alright, I'm just like an anxious little dude, and I just got there into this giant group of people. I was like, fuck. I just put my head down and just like plowed through this crowd, over the bridge, went to the general store. I was a little low on food, so I bought enough food to make it to the next town, which I'll get into tomorrow afternoon. I had planned to like go to a restaurant there and like plug in my stuff to charge, but dude, I just couldn't put up with the people. So went to the general store, bought stuff, freaking ate the fastest pint of ice cream I've ever eaten. The guys at the store told me, they're like, hey, I told them, I was like, oh, I'm freaking out right now, there's a lot of people. They're like, go underneath the outfitter on the side of the water, no one's down there. Thank God they said that. Went down there, got to sit by myself. And all the people are nice. Like, two separate people came up and talked to me about through hiking and all. And I don't have a problem with people, just like large groups, especially now after being on trail so long. I just am not quite ready for that. Especially when you can't blend in. You just can't hide from the crowds when you're in full hiker mode. Or maybe I don't stick out as much as I think I do, but just felt like everybody was looking at me, so I just had to get out of there. Dude, I'm such a bitch. All that shit's just in your head. And, you know, it still plagues me when I get back from trail, but I just am not as lenient with myself. I don't give in to my instinct to run. I'm like, dude, don't be a bitch. Like, this is how you just have to act when you're around people. And I just like make myself go in more. But fuck it. Last week on trail, I will succumb to my little baby instincts and avoid crowds and be all precious and delicate and freaking run in and out. But yeah, that's how my experience at the knock went. I'm just so freaking dude, it's like a breath of fresh air. Like, when you're in town, they're like this, and then the moment it's just I can breathe again, and I'm out of there. And I'm adjacent to it. I'm not like as the crow flies. I'm not but 200 yards from the chaos, but still, I'm not meant for fucking crowds and cities and shit, man. Alright, whatever repulsion I feel, it's fucking in my cells, alright? I can't get rid of it. I'm not meant for that shit. Dang, dude, I just found the first tick on me in the south. I haven't had any ticks in the south. I haven't even been putting like permethrin or anything on my legs because there just haven't been any ticks, but I'll put some on now. But it was a big tick. It was like a wood tick, not one of the ones that carry limes, but I'll still put some bug dope on my legs now just to prevent any ticks from getting on me. Any more ticks, I guess. I'm gonna have to check my butthole tonight, make sure none snuck up there. I'm gonna fill up with water because I didn't in town, and then shit, I'll take you up there with me. There's like not really a good trickle up here, but it looks like I can get something on that wall. Ooh, look at the trickle right here. Okay, you can chill out. Where can you chill? Right there, dude. Right there, dude. Can I get some water? Yeah. You just gotta find a nice place where you can stick the lip of your little bottle and fill up. Bought an energy drink in town, which I would never drink around all those people because I have a panic attack. But in the woods, dude, caffeine's a positive, not a negative. So now that I'm away from everybody, drink that, and I'm just gonna freaking kill this climb. I've been descending most of the morning after a bit of a climb immediately, and now I gotta do the same thing. You descend all the way into the knock, and then you climb all the way out. So I'm heading to another bald, I think, or there's like fire towers or something. Good views. So that's what I'm gonna do. Filter water, chug energy drink, put bug dope on my legs so no more ticks try to crawl their way up into my nether region, and then start climbing. Alright. Made it to Wesser Bald. Cool little platform up here. I don't know why I'm pointing the camera in that direction. There's not the best view. Here's the best view. Boom, baby. It's beautiful. Can you see the plume of smoke there? It's kind of a big plume of smoke. Hopefully that's just someone doing a burn or something and not a forest fire. There's two separate ones, so I think. No, who knows? Dang, pretty view. Pretty. Man, I'm in total reflection mode. It's kind of cool to look over all this expanse of woods and just be like, yeah, as far as I can see, I've walked that far. It's kind of crazy. The rolling mountains and stuff and all the woods, they look impenetrable from up here. It's pretty cool to think that you've walked all the way through them. Dang, dude. It's cool. It's cool. It is sad that it is coming to a close. But just appreciate it as it ends, just like I've tried to do every day. And it's cool out here. Descending back into the forest. Losing all that perspective up there, but dude, sometimes all that perspective is too much to handle. It's emotional, man. It's emotional being up there, looking off into the expanse, thinking about what you did, what you're gonna do, where you're gonna be, where you were. It's pretty overwhelming at times, so sometimes it's good to step down from the overwatch and just focus on your feet and continue going through the woods. Man, I love hiking out here just as the sun's starting to go down. It's about like 7:30 right now, so I'll start looking for campsites, but everything just gets so calm and cool. Alright, this is where we're setting up tent for the night. Pretty good spot. I don't know why I'm standing on a log with bare feet, but I am. I'm just cruising around the campsite, checking out my surroundings. Yeah, dude, not a bad spot. Now I'm gonna eat din din.